Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to another show, Saturday edition, NBA show from SBR. Make sure you guys go to sbrpicks.com/NBA. Check out all the NBA articles and content that we have over there. Today, I'm your host, Jay Money. That's my guy, Blackjack at the racetrack. That's my guy, Junior Brown. We at the crib. Blackjack trying to get the cash with them horses, man. So, y'all hear a little noise in the background. It's just my guy there trying to get some cash. So, what's up, Blackjack? Everything good with you? Show him the bell.
The big gold belt's on the line today, baby. I'm putting it on the line today. 3:15 Eastern. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. I'm at Tampa Bay Downs. It's beautiful. We got great horse racing today. I look resplendent. The day couldn't be better.
I look resplendent. That's the first time I ever heard that word. Hey, that's a nice one there. I like Blackjack got a nice vocabulary. What's up, Junior? Everything good with you, my guy?
Yeah, not really. Honestly, I'm super annoyed right now. Hit the Pacers, but obviously lost that trifecta. I'll let you speak on it as the host because the fact that Kevin Durant, first of all, came off the bench, which already gave me a bad feeling in my stomach.
Crazy.
Pulled at halftime. I about damn near smashed my laptop into a million pieces because I'm not. I didn't assume they were going to lose, but it's just a bad omen all around. If you got money on that team. That's the type of information we need to know. So I'll let you address that. I did hit the not the Pacers. I actually lost the Pacers too. I did hit the Suns first half and ended up just going balls to the wall and went all in on Milwaukee second half last night. So I'm not happy that I gave out losers, but I'll let you address this Kevin Durant bullshit.
Yeah, I can't let you be mad at yourself for that. I mean, that's one of the ones that's really out of your hands. Obviously, betting the game, you're thinking KD's going to be in there. That's just what a load of bullshit there was, man. The NBA looks terrible for that all the way around. I mean, people that don't even bet I didn't have a single red cent on the game, but I mean, it's just I don't even know what we're doing right now in the NBA. To be perfectly honest with you, I've never seen anything like this. It pisses me off. I didn't even have anything on it. I know Junior said he came on here to try they probably would have hit too, man. I mean, they damn near still come, even with KD, without him, they still came back and almost won the game. So credit to the Nets there. It was just the NBA. That was terrible. For you to say that he's not playing, then you say that he's playing. I mean, the first time in history see KD come off the bench there. And then after all of that, him sit down and say, take him back out of the game. You're doing way too much. If you're going to hold him out of the game, hold him out. If you're going to let him come in and play, and he's played 1 minute in the game, let him play the rest of the fucking game. I don't understand what the NBA is doing right now. This is the most bizarre variance through the NBA I've ever seen. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's either you choose to bet it or you just watch it as a fan. But yesterday, the Pelicans get the job done 114-113. They almost pissed that one away. Pacers come back and tie it up in the fourth quarter and end up by one. The Bulls, I ended up taking a loss with the Bulls yesterday. They ended up losing 119-123. Vucic went off for a career high, like 40-some points. Bulls late push there to tied up just like the Pacers, but they couldn't get the job done. It was a tough one there. I was very surprised to see the Bulls lose that one. The Raptors ended up getting the job done. That was crazy as well. They ended up getting it. We talked about that, but they ended up pulling it out by 6 points, 123-117. Nets still almost came back to win that one. Jazz smack up the Hornets, and that one more injuries for the Hornets. Let's see, with the Suns, they finally beat the Pistons, get over the hump there after the Pistons beat them 10 straight or 8 straight times. The Celtics, man, that was a crazy game there, man. The Celtics, I know they were down by 11 at the half. They came all the way back in the second half and stole that one. It's kind of crazy. Paul George getting ruled out. That kind of made it even with Jaylen Brown. Their game flew over the total. The Timberwolves, man, I had to hop on the Timberwolves. OKC only had 8 players yesterday. Theo Maledon was out. It was still close. Timberwolves damn near still almost lost that one, but D'Angelo Russell with a late 3 at that one. Luckily, I don't know how that game was that close, but it should have been. They should have smashed OKC there, and the Heat just smacked the shit out of the Wizards, start to finish there. If you had the Cavs, guys, this is kind of what I mean. That's just tough. You don't usually see stuff like that. The Cavs are literally covering that whole game. Well, I can say the whole first half they were. I mean, look like they wanted to win the game. Second half or the fourth quarter mainly. The cover goes all the way out the door. If you had the Cavs, it's just sickening, man. But let's get to today's games, man. That's what you guys are here for. It's actually a game finna pop off right now, my guys. Blazers versus the Knicks here. Dame is playing here, Junior. Any look on this early game on the total or side?
No, it's a pass for me. I just to get that out of the way. If Blackjack has anything to say, I'll pass it over to him. This is just better start. So I don't know.
Blackjack,
I'm
early
with
game.
you. I'm with you, Junior. No, don't touch this. This is a mess. It's a weird game. I can see the Knicks pulling this out. You know, it's basically a pick 'em here. I want no part of this.
Exactly. Yeah. Blazers here. I mean, they get a couple players back. Still no Dame. Still no CJ McCollum. Still no Nurkic here. Little's questionable. They do get Lillard back today. Obviously, the biggest piece, and they get Derrick Jones Jr. back today as well. So that'll help them out. They did lose this game versus the Knicks. They have lost, so there's a little bit of a revenge spot for the Blazers here. Like I said, I know the Knicks have been playing really well, but if the Blazers, if they want to in this road trip, it's a 6-game of a 7-game road trip. No, they beat the Knicks by 3, so it's technically a revenge spot for the Knicks here in theory, but they did play them super close. I don't have anything on this one. Right now, the Knicks are playing better. They're a much better defensive team. They just need enough offense to stay hot with the Blazers. That's what's up with them. So yeah, no, this is the last game of a 6-game road trip for the Blazers. So last game of a 6-game road trip, man, it's always a tough spot. I don't have a look on this game. I won't even push you guys neither way because I literally don't have. I really like to stay off those early games. Right now, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt in the NBA. You guys can do what you want, but it's hard for me to take it serious right now. But I always come to break down those games, man. I found a bit, man. It's always gonna be some value in there somewhere. But guys, Junior, we got the Nuggets versus Kings here. Next game up, Nuggets versus Kings, Junior. Double revenge spot for the Nuggets here. They've lost twice already this year versus the Kings. It's a lot of missing parts here. We don't know if Campazzo is going to play. We don't know if Jamal Murray, the biggest question mark here, is going to play. That's why I hadn't touched it. I could only look towards Nuggets here with the double revenge here. Junior, what you thinking here?
I agree with you. There's no way that listen, actually, I shouldn't say there's no way. At this number, I actually would be interested in the Kings if Jamal Murray's not playing. So if you really just have some early information and you just can confirm that he's not playing at this number, I would take the Kings at home. I just think that, I think they can actually keep it close. The Kings right now have that one X factor that you mentioned just yesterday, I think it was, when you were talking to Blackjack, I believe, Jay. De'Aaron Fox. Aaron Fox can beat anybody off the dribble right now, and he can get his feet into the paint, which means he breaks some defenses. So, if people haven't noticed, the Nuggets are not playing great defense right now. So, at this number without Jamal Murray, I'd be on the Kings. Obviously, if Jamal Murray's playing, that's a whole different ballgame.
Blackjack, how we look here? What you doing? Are we taking the Nuggets here versus the Kings, or do the Kings stay hot, Blackjack?
First official play of the day. Nuggets minus the points here. Denver off the loss to LA. I expect them to come into this game angry, looking to take it out on someone in the Sacramento Kings. They've been playing well. I give them that, right? And De'Aaron Fox, great player. But the Kings are the team to take it out on. Denver going to get the job done here tonight. Nuggets.
Yeah, I like that. I like that play, Blackjack. This is one where I'm waiting on. So the Kings are 6-0 ATS last 6. They've won 5 out of 6. They've seen them been balling. I still like the Nuggets better team, still better coaching staff, in my opinion. This is one where I'm waiting on Murray. So they didn't like their Campazzo, their backup little point guard, but so PJ Dozier's still out. If Murray's in here, you got to look towards the Nuggets. It's just one of those games where I can't bet it, not knowing what's up with him yet. But off of that loss, you know what I'm saying, they should be coming in here, and it's not alone, let alone coming off that tough loss versus Lakers where you got absolutely blown out in the second half. You lost twice already to Sacramento this year. So I could only look towards the Nuggets in this particular spot. I know the Kings have been hot, but I think that double revenge game will have something. And then the Nuggets, they have the 4th best half-court offense in the league right now, just per 100 possessions. So they're doing it with offense. They're going to have to come to play some defense. They really need Murray in this game. I can't look towards the Nuggets here without Murray, but he should. So if they're pissed off enough from that Lakers loss, he should tough it out. And you know what I'm saying, it's a knee injury though, so sometimes they kind of take it slow with that. I hate the fact that Campazzo and him was both questionable, but we'll see. I've been waiting on late injury reports, man. That's a game where I'll wait 5 minutes for the game to bet, make sure who's in. You see what I'm saying? I'm making sure. I'll bet them 2 minutes before it starts. I need the starting lineups written in stone. And ain't none of this, probable start. No, I need who out there warming up right now, who finna do the tip-off. That's who I need to see, man. But let's get to the next one, man, because y'all saw yesterday. Well, I don't even know. Shoot, you wait till 5 minutes in game to bet that one. But next one, we got Bulls versus the Magic here, man. Quick revenge spot, like a baseball game. It's a little baseball series. Exact same game, 2 teams in the same arena the next day. It was a close game last night. This is one where I'd only be looking towards the revenge spot here, Blackjack. I would only be looking toward. I know they looked bad last night. I don't see Vuce just going off like that. And the Bulls, they had a terrible shooting to start out their game. What do you think? Bulls play a better game here, Blackjack?
I expect the Bulls to play a better game tonight, right? You know, we were both on the Bulls last night. We took the loss. I expect them to play better. Yeah, I'm going to take the Bulls. Yeah, second play. Give me the Bulls.
I cannot.
They're not losing to this Magic team without Aaron Gordon twice in a row. Give me the Bulls.
I like it, Blackjack. What you think? That's the only way I could look, Junior. And this guy, I know the Magic looked real good last night, but they almost pissed it away, Junior. What do you think? Do the Magic get it done 2-0, or did the Bulls come back here and get some revenge?
No, it's a revenge game day, a revenge game J day. Sorry, riding with the Bulls. Baby Bulls are gonna pull it off. I got a -1. Magic are not a good team. They needed Vuce to really lose his mind. What he had 43 and 19. That's crazy, and they still barely won the game. The Bulls are a more talented team at the moment with all the injuries that Orlando has. So, and this revenge spot is cash for me this season. So I'm riding with it. I like what I see from the Bulls. Let's do it.
Hey, people gonna see what's up with their revenge, man. Like I said, I really do think it's very underrated. You don't always blindly tell it, but when you got the better team that lost, or the better team, or the favorite, this is what I really like to do. The favorite that lost in their first game, when they come back in the second one, I mean, they really get it done in their first. So a lot of times you can wait to see what happens with their first one. But I like the Bulls yesterday. I said I'm gonna probably hop on it again. I hadn't taken it. It's down to 1 for the Bulls here, but I do like the Bulls to get some revenge, and like exactly what Junior said. Vucevic, however, somebody in the chat trying to tell me how to pronounce it. Man, I don't care. I'll call it dude V, man. But the Magic, they're 0-4 ATS after an ATS win, so they don't really put together quality back-to-back performances. The Bulls team, they are better. That was their first game. It's always a little sleepy spot. First game in a new arena after you played like 5 at home. That's why they started out with. I think it was like 14-4 the score early on. Then they had to catch back up. If they don't have that terrible start and get a quicker start here, the Bulls should be able to take this game over the Magic. They are the better team. They're the more healthier team. Marketing went down last night, but they actually kind of start to play a little bit better once Marketing got down. He was kind of getting punked in there by whoever was guarding him. It was punking Marketing while he was in there. So it actually might be better for the Bulls. The fact is out Levine over points. Yep, I could definitely see it, man. I could definitely see it. The Bulls better come out here and get this win, man, over the Magic. They're better than. There's a revenge spot. They almost came back and won yesterday. Same arena. You got to get this one. I do believe the Bulls are the right side in this one. Nets versus 76ers. Fuck are we doing here, man? 76ers with Embiid still questionable. KD. Oh, so he didn't play yesterday. Oh, it's the health code protocols. Oh, so he's ruled out. You see what I'm saying? Oh, but now he's questionable for the game, so he could possibly play. What the fuck are we doing? I don't know. Kyrie Irving has been ruled out for sure. So maybe Harden's alone. Maybe it's his team. Maybe KD comes back. I don't know, bro. What are we doing here? Blackjack, what are we doing?
Sixers. Taking the Sixers here. The Nets are a mess right now. I don't know who's playing. I don't know who's not. You know, there's no Irving. Durant. I mean, listen, based on the statement the NBA put out yesterday, I don't know how he is going to play. I mean, it doesn't make sense that he'd be out there. But, I mean, who the hell knows? But I think the Sixers get Embiid back, and it's a good spot for them. Taking Philly.
Got you, Junior. What are we doing here? The thing that's, I know, Junior, you don't even want to talk about this game, but I know the thing that scares me, like if the NBA is seeing everybody fucking trash them over this, the Nets did lose yesterday. The only thing that scares me, does the NBA kind of try to help them out because they know that they kind of owe them one. I know that doesn't always happen, and it's just like a conspiracy theory, but and this revenge spot for the Sixers as well. This is one that I had a lean for the Sixers. Now I hate the fact that now KD could possibly come back in, and it feels like the NBA, they know that they fucked up yesterday. Junior, do you take that into account in today's game?
I'm not playing this game. Pass.
I'm sorry, Junior. I know how that's how exactly how I feel, Junior. So if anybody knows your pain, I know. KD is not out for sure yet, though. So I mean, this is one. I don't know. Like I say, if KD's out and it's just Harden, maybe the Sixers do be like, oh, we rest and beat and still win this one. It's too many moving parts here. In theory, Sixers should come back and get they are off a terrible loss. 76ers off a terrible loss where they should have won and B played and everything. Kind of a little banged up, but came back. Like I say, they come off a terrible loss, 20 points damn near to a Blazers team without Dame. They didn't have anybody. So they got embarrassed at the house. Sixers should, in theory, come in here off some revenge. I don't know what's going on with the Nets right now. I don't know. They already beat 76 earlier. It's just I don't like the fact that the NBA could possibly, like, they seen all the bullshit yesterday, could possibly like, oh, we owe them a win. But hey, 76ers are in theory right now the better team, top of the East. Tricky game, man. I'm not betting this one, man. Half the team about to get ruled out. Carlos say half the team about to get ruled out. I could definitely see it, man. I don't even know what we're doing here, man. Let's say bet 5 minutes for the game, bet for confidence. Next game, we got the Bucks versus Cavs here, man. This is another one where I'm waiting till right before the game to bet Blackjack. What do we think here? Possible rest for Giannis here? Possible rest for Giannis?
Not touching this ring.
Hold on, Blackjack. That pinky ring. Oh, you gotta send that to me, man.
I got these too.
Oh man. Here. Oh man, Blackjack got them rings, man. Hey, I like that pinky one.
I got no interest in this game. I don't want to touch the Bucks or the Cavs. You can have them.
Got you, Junior.
Attaboy.
Junior, what we doing here? The Cavs covered. So, Junior, I know you watched that game yesterday. They covered almost that whole game yesterday. Oh, I got to take them off mute. What you got, Junior?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Pass.
Junior, you watched the game. I want to know because I didn't watch the game yesterday. I was just what happened in the second half? I know I saw Giannis get hot. What happened? Because I know you said you smashed it. I just want to know a little inside info. What happened? Because from what my perspective, I really feel like the Cavs should have covered that game. They were covering the whole way, and then Bucks came and smacked them in the fourth quarter. You know what happened? Giannis just caught fire at the right time.
Well, no, the problem for the Cavs is that they don't know how to win, right? The Cavs are a team that basically rely on one-on-one basketball, whereas, the Bucks rely on team basketball. So just a lot of missed shots. And listen, I actually was not really ever a big Colin Sexton fan, but he proved a lot to me in the last 18 months. He's definitely a dog, I could tell you that. But the way that game ended, Sexton and Garland missed their last 5 or 6 shots that they took. Whereas Giannis, Giannis was just doing Giannis things, getting to the free throw line. And actually, I got to say something. Giannis has improved a lot as a playmaker. He's really gotten much better at getting his teammates involved. So just too much Giannis versus the young boys.
Gotcha. Yeah, that third quarter, the guy outscored 34-26, and then the fourth quarter was it. Because, like I say, even after that third quarter, the Cavs were still in the game and covering. They was down by around 6, 29-16 in the fourth quarter. You can't do. Like I said, the Cavs they covered that whole game. I thought they was finna win. We'll see if the Bucks, take it a little bit lighter on them or just don't take them as serious. They have been hot. Like you said, they're 6-1. Them boys they're on a little streak right now. But I know you say you don't have anything on this Blackjack. Any look on the total from the last games? I know you say anything on the Blackjack. Any look for the total? You see another over here tonight?
No, I think if I had a lean here, I'd lean under, but I don't want any part of this game.
Got you. No, I got you on there. The Bucks won 3 straight. Let's see who they got. Denver. Got Denver on deck. Yeah, I kind of want to. I kind of like the Cavs here, man. But it's just They 0-5 ATS last 5. It's really one of the things where I really like the way they played. Maybe the first half, but like I say, they really covered that damn near the whole game, man. Then at the end, they pissed it away. You can't score 6, so it'll be interesting to see if they come back with a better effort today. And if Giannis, it's a little back-to-back, man. We know those many meaningful games. Sometimes you might get a little late injury info, so that's one where I said I'd wait till the last second to watch. I could really see somebody getting ruled out and them just not caring as much because they can still win it. They can rest Chris Middleton, or like when they realize this is what I'm starting to see. When they know they can beat a team and still rest Giannis or Chris Middleton, they're going to do it every single time. Oh, we can still win this game. We don't care about covering the spread. We can still win and rest our guy. Sign me up. If I was a coach, I'd probably say the same thing. I can't even, hey, you want to play? You don't feel like, all right, fuck, you just go home then. We got this one without you, man. You go home and gas up and we got it. But let's get to the next one, man. We got the Spurs versus the Rockets here. Oh, I see Okoro. What I see? I saw some come up. Spurs versus Rockets here, man. No Wood, no DeJounte Murray for the Spurs, no LaMarcus Aldridge for the Spurs. What are we doing here, Junior?
You know what we're doing, or at least you know what I'm doing, which is having nothing to do with this game. I know that seems to be the theme today, but I'm not really trying to bet recklessly. I have no idea what's going to happen in this game. I think the line reflects that. I think a lot of the lines in a lot of these games reflect that. Look at how many lines today are -1, 1.5. These are a bunch of toss-up games. I want no part of this game whatsoever.
Blackjack, what we doing? Do you have a look on this game? The line flipped from 1.5 to 1 for Spurs.
Junior's exactly right. There's too many toss-ups here, and there's too many people missing here. Like, this game's just got uncertainties all over the place. I can't get involved with this.
Well, I'll tell you the main uncertainty for me. Like I say, Spurs. So if the Spurs were at full strength, I'd be on the Spurs here. They did LaMarcus. The Spurs are like a totally different team. With it's tough to say because Marcus always looks so old and moves so slow, but they really are different because you have Jakob Poeltl that has to come and be the starting center after him. So it's just like, oh boy, you get from damn near worse to worse. But they really need Aldridge out there. Now you're missing Lonnie Walker the fourth, which he's kind of been on decline the last 4 games. So it might not be too bad. They still got Derek Wright back, but the Rockets here missing Christian Wood, man, and I think one of them, Wall is questionable for this game as well, man. This is the reason why I'm staying off this game. This is the 2 things that I stay away from. The Spurs are coming off a 7-game homestand, so this is their first game in the new arena after 7 games at the house. Because a little change of scenery could mess them up a little bit. They were they had won 4 out of the last 6 games. So it's always kind of a tough spot when the team has been at the house so long in their first game on the road, unless they had a terrible homestand. Then you got the Rockets' first game back at the house after a 4-game road trip, first game back at the house. So it's in theory 2 fade spots coming to meet each other. I can't have anything on this one. Spurs at full strength, I would probably be lining up to fade the Rockets, even though they've won 7 out of the last 8. Rockets without Christian Wood will be a different type of team. They still got ballers over there, but they really miss Wood. He's your starting center, obviously. Now you're going to be running a real small out there, or just Cousins, but I'm almost I would rather them go PJ Tucker to starting center, but that's just me. Just basically broke it off wise. I could see either one of them. It's really a fade spot for both teams. It's staying away. Like Junior say, they line at once, a clear toss-up, clear 50-50 game, guys. Let's get to the next one, man. Raptors versus Hawks. Raptors he's in the chat, mad as shit at the Nets. He say, man, I'm done with the Nets. Then someone say, fuck the Nets. Man, let's get Raptors versus Hawks. Blackjack. Raptors coming off a huge win. They're coming from Brooklyn last night, or now they laying points on the road versus Hawk team. What are you taking the Raptors here, or the Raptors back?
No, I'm sorry. Again, it's another pass for me. I don't trust Toronto. I just don't. They're too erratic. They're up and down, man. They played really well last night, but then you go back a game or 2 and you see them, this is what they do, right? This has been their MO. They'll play a couple of good games, then they get the doors blown off them. And I don't know. I mean, Atlanta could be one of those teams that hangs a big number on them. I'm not taking this.
Exactly. Junior and Trae Young, it's a huge question mark in this game. Another one where you have to really wait. I mean, Trae Young's questionable. Are you going to bet the Hawks not knowing what's up with Trae Young? I mean, he could come back here. He sat out the last game with a calf injury, Junior. What do you think about this spot? Do the Hawks kind of get back right at the house, or do the Raptors keep it going after that huge win last night?
Yeah, I wish I had some stats to back up what I'm about to say, but I don't really love the matchup for Trae Young if he's going to play. against Lowry and Van Vliet. Just because, not to say that those guys are in the same, league as Trae Young, but they're much more physical basketball players than Trae Young are. Trae Young is, I could say that, and Larry, your favorite guy, Lowry, has every dirty trick in the book. I don't know if you saw that charge that Kevin Durant got yesterday, the few minutes he did play, where Lowry grabbed his arm and pulled him into him and got the charge called. So it's them type of shenanigans. If Trae Young is going to be coming back after a layoff, could throw him off a little bit. I kind of lean Raptors, but 4.5 points. That's what we're doing now. We're laying 4.5 points of the team that's playing 500 basketball in the season. Like, what's going on here? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm not landing with the Raptors. They're a better defensive team. They are in better form. So if you're taking the team that's in better form, they come off a little back-to-back, but it's not third game in 4 nights. They had 2 days off before their game yesterday. You're right, bro. And it's tough for me. I'll be honest. I didn't watch the game yesterday. I can't watch Raptors basketball. I just can't. That play right there would have had me turn off you tell me, and Larry does it all the time. He'll grab onto you, fall down, or throw his arms up, and he gets the call. Like that's. I guess it's not even Larry that I'm mad at. I'm mad at the refs for letting him get away with this shit because then he's going to continuously do it. So he's figured out the refs. He knows what they're going to call, what they're not. So Larry's going to argue with the refs after every single play. I don't give a damn if it was a foul on Van Fleet. What?
Bro,
that's Larry every time. He's arguing every single. All right, I'm sorry.
Call in the game.
Yeah, I can't stand it, bro. If you're gonna play and you're gonna be like that with your calls, it's cool. But like somebody else, a foul call on another play on another team or something. Stop it, Larry. The Raptors have beaten the Hawks 10 straight times, guys. I feel like maybe it could be like the Detroit game yesterday, where Detroit has seemed to own the Suns. Suns come back at the house like, no, fuck this, man. We you know what I'm saying? We stopping all this. This is what if Trae Young plays, man. I'll be on the Hawks here. I see what you're saying there, Junior, but I really do think that they're going to need him. Trae Young's a little different player this year. He's one of those players that he's drawing the fouls. He's kind of shooting a little bit less threes, getting into the hole more, trying to draw more for as well. Like he see what Luka, with Kyle Lowry, they're all the other smaller point guards doing, draw and go into their body or try to get that 3 call on the foul. Kick your leg out. It's a bullshit game these days, man. We playing for fouls these days. That's what they do, man. It's tough to watch. The Raptors have owned the Hawks. They've won 3 straight over Orlando and Brooklyn. It was a huge game for them last night. They're coming from Brooklyn. The Hawks have won. This is the last thing I got to say about this game. Last game of a homestand, last game of a 4-game homestand for the Hawks. They've lost every single game so far. So they're 0-3 on this homestand. This is the last game. You guys know I told you about last week. You want to look towards a team that's lost every single game on their homestand, and that's the last one. It's not must win for the Hawks, but they got to come to play here. They got fans in their arena. You got Quavo and them coming, the Migos coming. Y'all losing. Some good teams though. Lakers. They lost against the Mavs. Mavs were in a must-win spot. They lost against the Jazz without Trae Young. You definitely can't hurt them for that. I think the Hawks get back right today. Last game of their homestand, they damn near have to win this, man. Get back right. And you got to beat the Raptors, man. Finally, you got to show you can beat them. But you catching them in a nice spot without OG, Kyle Lowry, Van Fleet. They played 38 minutes apiece last night. We'll see. Maybe one of them, you know what I'm saying, don't play. But we'll see. Timberwolves versus OKC, guys. If OKC's playing with 8 points, if playing with 8 players again, Blackjack, I'll be on Timberwolves again. I know it's a revenge spot for OKC, but this is 8. You only got 8 guys, and you're on a back-to-back spot. What you thinking here, Blackjack?
Listen, I said it yesterday. I'm going to say it again. No, this is close to a lobotomy game. I may need Junior to get in his car and drive up here to Tampa for the Super Bowl, which the Bucks are going to win, and give me a lobotomy if I bet on this game. No, it's the Timberwolves and the Thunder. No, don't. Your money is too precious. No.
Man, they took care of my ass last night. I would have. No, the Bulls screwed me off. I needed the Timberwolves. Junior, my whole thing here is if they're still like the only thing I'm saying, if they still only have 8 players and SGA out, which is doubtful. If Theo Maledon is out once again, like I said, they only got 8 players again. The OKC can't win with that 8-player squad, man. I'm sorry. They're missing Dort, SGA. They're missing too many players, Junior. What you think here? OKC -1 at the house?
Listen, it's Wolves or nothing, which means it's nothing. It's like that. I mean, this is one of the worst cards we've ever had on this show. I mean, this is awful.
You could not be more right.
I'm telling you right now, and I know people in the chat are going to be talking shit because we're passing on a lot of games. If you want to watch a show where people tell you to put money on shit they don't have money on, that's your business. But I'm not telling y'all to put shit I don't got money on. I ain't putting money on none of these games. I mean, play today. We just haven't gotten to that game yet. But Minnesota against OKC, son. Stop this nonsense, please.
Yeah, like I say, the Timberwolves, they win last night. You look at the rosters, they have if OKC still have SGA, Maladon, Dort out. If they only playing with 8 guys, just do the math. I mean, they only have 3 guys coming off the bench. I mean, they played hard. The guy in the chat said they play. Yeah, they're gonna always play hard. It's one thing about OKC, the ones out there, they still damn near came back and won last night. But that 8 players will be even worse for them on the back-to-back if it's still the same squad as yesterday. So I'll just let you guys know that. And I couldn't talk anyone off of just being a fan of the NBA right now and not making any bets. Maybe quarter of unit bets, but I couldn't talk anybody off of just watching right now and see what the hell's going on. Then maybe wait for about 2 weeks to make any bet. I couldn't talk anybody off of that. That's what I've been doing, man. But we got the Warriors versus Mavs next game up. In theory, revenge spot for the Mavs, but they hadn't been playing well. I can't take that. I like the Mavs to get this one, to get it done over the Warriors today, but I can't bet it, guys. This is my team. I can't bet. They're not in good form. The Warriors didn't even have a center, and they weren't driving into the hole. Like, this is simple basketball. Yeah. They're not even playing simple basketball. I can't hop on them right now, Blackjack.
I think the Mavs are going to get the win here, but I think the better play is the over. It's 231 right now. I think that these two teams, not lockdown defenses, I think they both have to put points on the board here to be competitive. I'm going to say this is an over game, and I believe, the Warriors have given up a lot of points to the Mavericks in the past. So I'm going to say that happens again. I'm going over in this one.
Exactly. Yeah, the over has hit last 6 meetings in Dallas, man. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, the over has been cashing, boy. And I think the over is 8-2 in the last 10 in its meetings. Junior, what you looking at here? I can't tell you. A lot of people will be on the Warriors here. It'd be just something if the Mavs have been at the house brewing. If you practice, hey, go to the hole. Hey, post him up on the hole, man. All right, what's up, Junior? What are we doing?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. The 2 teams that have cost me the most money this season, the Nets and the Mavs. So I can't pretend to know what's going on with the Mavs. And I'm going to tell you what worries me even more about Dallas is this. In a lot of these games that I've bet on Dallas and lost, both Doncic and Porzingis play pretty well, and they still lose. That's why I can't right now invest in the Mavs. I have to just sit back and watch and see is someone Josh Richardson right now, bruh. They might want a refund on that boy because he's playing the worst basketball of his career.
Yeah.
So they just got a lot of guys that need to step up right now. They're definitely not a bet-on team as far as I'm concerned, and the Warriors are very unlikely to get any of my money this season. So, again, sorry. It's another pass for me.
No, you good. Like I say, the Mavs here, man. So Oubre is not going off for a career high. Once again, I can almost guarantee you that. The Mavs, like I said, and I'm with you there, Junior. I've lost more money on the Mavs. Like I was thinking the other day, man, I need to go holler at Luka or something, bro. Like you need just, it means nothing to you. You could break me off with all the money I done lost with y'all, bro. Like you gonna get it. You saying you millionaire, bro. I need you to break me off what I done lost from you boys, bro, because you got it. I mean, nothing you. It mean a lot to me, bro. Like for real. That's my team. They didn't screw me big this year, man. I can't hop on them. This is their spot. This is a revenge spot. Same, like I think that they're going to win this game. I really do. I'm not laying the floor with my Mavs. This is my team. This is a spot for them. I'm not finna say I gotta watch and wait to see it happen. I just think they'll get it. I can't put my money on it. I feel like me not putting my money on it will have the Mavs backers cash. If I take them, they're gonna punch me right in the face, man. This is a Mavs spot, and Josh Richardson hadn't looked too good. It's just one of those players that with their new team, they hadn't got a lot of time to. I mean, no real off season, no real preseason. Then he had the COVID shutdown, so not making an excuse for him, but it's just one of those players on a new team that hadn't worked out. Like Avery Bradley, he's a really good player. The Heat are really good developing players. He hasn't worked out over there like whatsoever, and it's actually kind of crazy. It's like, maybe if you didn't go with that trade, you would have been better. I was the one to like leave Josh Richardson over there on Philly, man. Let's keep Seth Curry. Avery Bradley, I wanted him to stay over there on the Lakers, but I mean, we know different shit happens, man. But let's get to the next game. But yeah, I'd take the Mavs there. It's just that they've screwed me off so much, man. But it's a Mavs spot. It is. Next game, Grizzlies versus Pelicans. And I see some injury for the Pistons versus Lakers. We'll talk about that one. Grizzlies versus Pelicans. Pelicans coming back to the house after the little one-game road trip back to the house, back-to-back, almost pissed it away. Grizzlies, after their 7-game, 6-game winning streak, Blackjack, they've lost 2 in a row. What do they do here?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head, right? Like the Grizzlies were a team that you could ride for a little bit. And now they're in a little bit of a slump. But at the same time, I don't trust the Pelicans one iota. So for me, back to what Junior said, this slate is full of passes. I mean, I've got 4 plays today, but this is another pass.
Gotcha. Hey, one of these dudes in the chat, I seen him at the mall. The other day, man. I told him it was a good day too, man. Hey, I need to meet up with you again, man. It was a good day when I saw the dude walked up at the mall. He said, Jay Money? I said, yeah, man, how you know me? I got the mask on and everything, Junior. He said, yeah. I said, you know me from the chains? He said, no, I just from the boys.
That's it.
What's up, bro? What's
That's
up?
it. You get the voice of an angel, Jay.
That was the day he was on the Magic, man. I told him. So I had just got a new chain that day or whatever. I told him, I'm going to go hop on the Magic to pay for this chain. And we cashed it that day. So that's my guy here. He brings me luck. What's
voice
up,
of an angel.
Appreciate it, Blackjack.
It's you. The list is like you and Celine Dion. That's it.
This guy here, Junior, what we doing this spot? Grizzlies versus Pelicans here.
Yeah, I finally got an official play. It's Grizzlies first half even money line. I think Grizzlies will come down, play some lockdown defense against New Orleans team that I actually watched that whole second half. That game went down to the final possession. You know, Indiana's a tough team. The Pelicans actually had that game put away, and Indiana came storming back. So the Pelicans had a tough game out in Indiana. Then they had to fly back down to Louisiana to play a Memphis team that they've lost 2 games in a row, but they didn't even play badly in those games. The Pelicans, and one of the reasons I'm taking the Grizzlies in the first half in this specific spot, if people haven't noticed, the Grizzlies are the 5th ranked defense in the league. In the first half, they're even better. They're ranked 3rd in the league in defense in the first half. So I just think that they'll come in, try to set the tone defensively because that's all they have, and try to get back on the winning track against a Pelicans team, like I said, that just played last night. And even though the Pelicans offense is way better than it was, a week or 2 ago, they still can't make threes. So I think the Grizzlies should be able to win the first half. So that's my official play.
Hey, I like that play too. This is why I'm waiting on Brandon Clark in there for the Grizzlies, but the Grizzlies match up well with the Pelicans. I'm with you. I had this is one of the plays I had written down last night. I like the Grizzlies. I mean, spotted off a couple of losses. John Moran know that he got to be better. I mean, it wasn't a terrible game versus Houston, but Houston they came to play that day. Then you lost versus Indiana. Like I say, this is a spot that I feel like they match up well with the Pelicans. Their bench, Valanciunas. I can't tell you one thing. Was Valanciunas coming back off that COVID watch? I don't want to see Valanciunas start. I want to keep them. I want to see that, and I hate when teams do this. I know that he's your the best center coming back, whatever. But just because he's coming back immediately, that doesn't mean he have to start, and it really throws stuff off, man. I want to see who was the one they had? Who's the guy from Michigan? What's his name? The starting center right now. I can't think of his name. Trying to look it over real quick. I want him to still be the starting center out there. I don't want to see them messing up the lineup. That's going to throw things off, man. I like the Grizzlies in this spot. They should. That first half she cashed for you, Junior. The full game she cashed. Yeah, Xavier Tillman. I want to see Tillman still as a starting lineup. Valanciunas, you bring your ass off the bench, man. You can still play, but I do not want to see him in the starting lineup. And I will not be on the Grizzlies if he's in the start. I hate when teams do that. It seems like every every time they do it, bring the guys back from the COVID and throw them in the start lineup, their teams lose their first game, man. And they're not even conditioned right, bro. They're not in rhythm. You're throwing off the rhythm from the team. It's just a coaching thing, man. But Grizzlies got the better coach over here. They got the better defense. They play harder. They got the rest advantage. They're off 2 losses. This is a Grizzlies spot. It's pretty much that simple. Next game up, last game of the day. Let's see. Little pick say Lakers smashed the Pistons. They didn't smash them last time, man. This is a revenge spot. At the crib, and you know what happened last time, Blackjack? They rested AD. You know what I see on my phone? I see Anthony Davis downgraded to question. What we doing here, Blackjack?
Listen, my lean is to the Lakers. It is a slight lean. The problem is, I just don't know that the Lakers care about this as a revenge spot. It's the Pistons, right? Like, this isn't a rival. It's not a top-flight Eastern Conference team. It's not a playoff team. So I just don't know that they care enough to make this a revenge spot play, and that makes it a pass for me because I know 14's a lot, and the Pistons have been tough, whatever, but if the Lakers decide to turn it on in this game, they win this game by 20. But I don't know that it matters to them. So it's pass.
Hey, I couldn't talk you off pass. Someone got in the chat telling me it's too much coffee, man. Or I don't drink coffee, man. I don't do cocaine, nothing. Like, this is just me, man. I ain't even gassed up this morning. So this is me. This is what you get, bro. Like, when the last time I drank some coffee, Junior. But if I'm too hyped, man, sorry, man. I'm trying to get some cheddar today. What we doing today? Lakers minus 14 or Pistons plus 14 and AD questionable here, Junior?
Lakers first half -8. I think they smashed these boys. I think it is a bit of a revenge spot, but Blackjack does have a point where I think in the second half, once they got that double-digit lead, they could take their foot off the gas and it could be a backdoor cover situation. Especially because the Pistons, like I said, from all the games that I've watched of them, they don't stop playing until the final whistle. So the backdoor cover is definitely a possibility, but I think the Lakers come out at least annoyed that, the result didn't go their way the last time they played this team and give them a little kick in the teeth in the first half. So it's probably the biggest first half spread, I bet. I don't usually get involved in first half spreads over 6. 8 is kind of ridiculous. That being said, the Pistons are not good. They're scrappy. They play hard, but they're not good. And the Lakers are really good. I think, as much as Blackjack had a point, because I definitely agree with him that the Nuggets failed that test against the Lakers. The Lakers also kind of proved they're just better than everybody else until proven otherwise, really. I can't stand saying that because I don't like the Lakers, but it's the truth. They're just better than everybody else. So, Lakers first half in a mini revenge spot. I'll call it that.
Yeah, Jared Dudley out. You ain't worried.
Hey, Jared Dudley better watch. He better worry about George Paul. He's running his beak about George Paul. At least George Paul plays. I mean,
Yeah, bro. That's how you know that you on you won a championship. You on the end of the business, don't get no playing time, and you got time to write a book, bro. Like, that's how you know you're like, no, you mean nothing. You're just writing a book talking shit. Like, stop it, bro. Talking about, but yeah, Blake Griffin is out for the Pistons. Yeah, he is out, man. But Junior, I had to ask you.
Book in 2 hours.
I'm not reading no Jared, but I'm not even buying that shit. I wouldn't even read that book somebody paid me to. Well, I probably would, depending on how much. But Junior, if Anthony Davis didn't play, does that change anything for you?
Yeah, of course, because the Pistons do have some size, so that would concern me. But I swear to God, of all the teams in the NBA, kind of don't pay attention to the Lakers injury report, because what does it even mean? It's basically like the Patriots injury report back in the day, where Bill Belichick would just put the whole goddamn team on there, and then you just wouldn't know what to do. So that's how I look at it at this point. If LeBron or Anthony Davis are really not going to play, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a headline somewhere. And I do something that you do mention, Jay. I follow beat writers and just try to get, a scoop from the guys who watch them practice and hang around and have access to the team. I don't see anybody saying he's not playing.
Exactly. Yeah, that was just something this morning, like literally just came up while we was doing the show that he was downgraded to questionable. So that doesn't mean that, like I said, y'all know I'm waiting till right before the games. So I bet somebody said, so let me see, money coming on Atlanta. Let's see, down to 4 already. The fours, some of those four. I see one of those fours at plus 115. What's up?
Yo, Jer Silky Man 412 said Dudley must be in because the line just went up.
Yeah, Jer always hit me up on Twitter, man. That's my guy there. He watches the show every single day. That's one of the one of the long loyal listeners for sure, man. But I don't have anything on that game, man. Let's get to let's break them down with the officials, my guys. Blackjack, what's your official plays, my guy, before we get out of here?
Bulls, Nuggets, Sixers, and over in the Mavericks and Warriors.
Hey, bangers right there. The bangers, Junior. What's your bangers?
Grizzlies money line first half. I got it at even money. And Lakers first half. Don't love the spread, but I think the Lakers smack these boys in the mouth and show them who's boss, just like they've done to pretty much everybody else.
Got you guys. Yeah, no officials for me, but I'll tell you guys the games that I think is the right side. I think the Nuggets right side, Bulls right side, Hawks right side, and Grizzlies. Grizzlies and Hawks would be the top two. Grizzlies and Hawks would be the top two, and then from there it would be Bulls, Nuggets. I think definitely waiting on Jamal Murray for that. But like the Bulls revenge today, the Nuggets in revenge today, the Mavs got revenge as well today, man. OKC does too, but like I said, if OKC just has 8 players, that's another Timberwolves spot as well, my guys. So I'm taking it real easy right now in the NBA. You guys do what you want. I'm always come down to break down these NBA games, but I've never seen anything like this, my guy. I've never seen anything like it. So let's get to some cash today, my guys. The top 2 for me will be Hawks and Grizzlies. Those are 2 I got, the 2 sharpest bets that I have written down from last night, my guys. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna be here every day, Monday through Saturday, man. We appreciate y'all. Hit the like button and subscribe if you like the content. We gone.